Hello everyone, welcome back to once again another video. Today we are going over noob tips and tricks to become a quadrillionaire. Of course, totally not a millionaire in the beginning, but you know, we're going over beginner tips to become the #1 best person in this game. So, firstly, you obviously don't want to check out this because you're going to be poor. You ain't going to be able to afford anything. You maybe can snipe it for a really good item. That's your best of luck to go like insanely fast and overpowered. But I would recommend you going over the best chairs and tables to actually get as a beginner. So firstly, you want to actually be trying to aim for the tiki tables and most likely the red boots, as those two go very well together and they are very, very overpowered in the beginning. Now the next best thing would be eventually saving up for a pirate chair, but they are not the best anymore. Now that you want to eventually start getting as a beginner is the summer. These things give 40 times value and it's overpowered. They are above normal VIPs, but are not better than the haunted VIPs at all. So it goes from haunted, summer, VIPs, and then I believe over here to pirates. So I recommend getting this second. I would recommend hopefully saving up for. And I also want you to know is in the beginning, key thing is maybe even starting to do the quest. The quests really do help a lot. Also want you to know that you can buy multiple order stands so you can hold multiple stacks of orders, so you don't have to have only one page of orders. You can get multiple of these that have multiple pages. Now, this is going to be a lot of tips used from the pro tip video that will also help noobs as well. So you want to save up and get luxury stoves and obviously the luxury dishwashers, right? Those will help tremendously. I also want you to know that the regular order stands are kind of dog. I mean, the luxury order stands are kind of dog. Unlike these are actually pretty decent. But the other ones, you do not want to just buy them just because and you think it's going to help a lot. It really doesn't help too much for you guys. It's kind of like not so good. I mean, the only boost they do is they give you stack up a little bit more and then golden plate and then worth 3 times more, but it's not really that overpowered for costing 1 mil in the beginning as a returning player. But anyways, I also want you to know is you can go over to the wishing wells. You can obtain only one of the normal wishing wells. They give you a boost every single 24 hours. I believe the normal one gives you, I think it's every 6 hours. I could be a tiny bit wrong on this, but I'm not going to be 110% with you guys. As well as I want you guys to head over to this way as well. Let's get over here one moment. Alrighty, you want to eventually get the handy dandy slot machine. You can eventually put a macro on where auto spins the slot machine every 10 minutes for 10 grand, and it will give you an amazing boost, hyper stoves, etc., and much more that will help your whole entire restaurant be 30 times more powerful than normal. So that is super helpful in the beginning, is when you eventually be able to obtain a slots machine. Now if you want to just bypass the game completely, become an insta rich player and really get into the game, I would recommend, if you have a little bit of Robux to save up, get a 25 Robux tip jar, head over to the good old handy dandy auction house, sell it, you get an easy 1 mil to 2 mil, and then that's how you can start working onto your restaurant with the luxury, maybe some red boots and etc. But you want to eventually be able to get a small layout kind of like these in my restaurant. You want a small little layout, maybe like this. It's definitely not going to be this big with all this luxury stuff and all this. Maybe a small one. So what I would say is, let's say, one of each luxury thing right here in the corner, and then all the rest are just going to be tables and chairs, maybe. Up to you guys, really, but that's what I would recommend. So you want to kind of have it a little bit different than the layout version in the beginning, but eventually once you have a few mil, start getting some summers in, then that's when you start moving to a layout and using fillers, etc., and more decent items. Those will help you very much in the beginning. But as stated before, if you really just want to hassle it all out, use a tip jar, or you can stalk the marketplace, because there will eventually get on here is some cheap items. It's a little bit hard to find them. It's definitely a process of you just sitting here for hours a day reloading the page. You will eventually find something worthy, but it's really difficult to do so if you're definitely a beginner. I've sat here for a while before, and I've only obtained like 1 or 2 limiteds that were really cheap in a few hours span, which did help me in the beginning, of course, but that's really like the best you can possibly do. But yeah, like stated before, also the red, blue boots and tiki tables is what I recommend in the beginning for first starting players. The tiki tables right there, then the red, blue boots. Also, I want you guys to head over here. They do not give boosts, by the way. Do not buy the themes thinking they're doing something. These are completely useless and just an aesthetic into the game to make your restaurant look very unique. It does not boost one singular thing, just like these. If it has no thing saying it's a boost, if it is nothing saying a boost, it is not a boost. So do not spend your money thinking it is an actual boost earning you money. Now, I also want some big news onto the channel. We have came up with memberships. If you want to be an exclusive channel member, head over to the YouTube channel. All you gotta do is go to the regular YouTube channel. You will see the little button down below under the video. You can head over there. Now, you want to head over to Green Devil Plays, and you're gonna click the join icon. It's $5 a month, and you will have loyalty badges and live chat and all these amazing perks that you eventually get. Also, want you to know as I post community posts periodically, and there's gonna be secret ones where only members can see, that I only post to members completely only, which is like overpowered. See, if I create a post right here, I can make it for all channel members or Green's biggest fans. So let's say I do all channel members. This is what I've been doing. This is what I'm doing now. So this is going to be for all channel members. Y'all going to have a permanent access link to the VIP server right there. Alrighty. There we go. And then we're just going to post. And then that's going to be for members only. Members only. These are the 2 amazing members that we have right now. So shout out to these guys right here once again. But that's how you become a channel member, and you have an exclusive role on the Discord server if you DM me. I'm also going to make one more exclusive role for only the people that server boost and the ones that happily become a member on the channel. That will help me out, and it helps me create even more giveaways and more content for everyone. Oh, Somi is right here, of course. Amazing. Shout out to these 2 right here. Jack Smack is an amazing person as well. Shout out to both of them. This is pretty much ended off for today's video. So make sure you guys like and subscribe. And I'm going to see you guys on the next one. Subscribe for part 2. 50 likes and I'll post part 2 of the tips and tricks.